Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I am shaken, not stirred, about this episode. I am shook the house down boots.
Perfect storm, if you will.
I'm in Miami, bitch.
Anyway, season 1, episode 8, Applause, and I swear to God, this episode played like a finale. We got 2 more episodes. I don't know what the fuck to think. Before we go any further, I'm giving you a little bit of white party because that was the party for Roller coming back. So we're going to do the claws, and looks goes as follows. I got a little generic white party look. You can see the real white party looks, and the nails inspired by Dean and autism awareness. Y'all, I don't even got words. I like legitimately had to wait to do the review because y'all, I got anxiety disorder, and that shit had me like this the entire episode. First of all, let's start with the obvious. Roller walking back in. Wait, before we get into that, y'all, I'm sold. Like, I need me a fine ass white boy like Roller in my life. I just do. That is, woo. When he was talking that shit to Bryce, I was just like, woo. I feel a little tingle in the vajay, like, woo. Of course, you know, when he was being all super nice to Desna too, and he was like, I just missed you, and this and this and this. I was like, now for my real Pink ladies and T-birds that's been following along the whole time, y'all know a bitch was like, where the fuck they get this ugly ass white boy? But baby, without them gold fronts and that jacked up haircut, and he done got that full beard, I said, oh, you not ugly, is you? I already liked you from the neck down, but now I like all of you. Ooh, something about that thug fashion, I just like it. But again, also, can we talk about motherfucking Niecy Nash in that motherfucking white dress? Bitch! Snatched. That body and my edges. Snatched. Jen in the purple dress, I said, alright, y'all, we good. So anyway, alright, now that we talked about the cosmetics, we just talked about the nails, let's get into this episode, honey. Oh my God. Like, so Roller walks in after we have confirmed it, like, yes, Desna didn't believe Virginia, but she believes Dean, like, yes, we seen Roller. And Roller comes in looking gooder than a motherfucker, because I don't know what it is about a jean suit, but it fucking does it for me anyway. And he comes in, and he being all sweet, and they all, like, holding each other back, like, we don't know what to expect, like, what the fuck is going on? And this is where the writing, y'all, I know I'm just, like, such a nerd about the writing and shit, but this is when it gets good, because, listen, the whole episode, and we just forget how this motherfucker just sat here and sweet-talked this other lady to get away from her. And we just really sitting here like, oh my God, do he really just love Desna? Lies. Liza Minnelli. I'm fooled. We all got fooled. Because I'm like, this dude really, really love her. And then the crazy thing about it is I'm about to jump around. I'm about to jump around like House of Pain, baby, because it's a lot. The motherfucker says that, and then like they have sex. And at this point in time, she kind of convinced. And I'm kind of convinced. I wasn't convinced that he forgot everything. I knew that he knew. But the shit that he was saying was letting us know that he knew. But the way he was saying it was like, but I get it though. Because this is what happened when he was telling Desna, like, it wasn't even just that. I was held hostage and I just realized what was important to me. He had me sold on, bitch, I know what you did to me. I know what Virginia tried to do to me. But I understand why you did it, Des, because when you feel like you desperate, you'll do anything to get, you know, what you need, and you snap. But baby, now I realize, like, I love you. Like, he had me convinced, girl, guy. whoever, Pink Lady T-Bird, just happened to be watching my shit. Had me convinced, girl. And then that ended, and I said, these motherfucking writers on clause here, because they've already showed us that he's capable of this. And it just went right over all of our heads. When we get to the white party, first of all, going back on something aesthetic wise, if y'all gonna make Toby trans, get that baby a wig, please. And some padding on that bottom, because he got boy body with titties and boy hair. And if he gonna be trans, let him be trans. He got money. He should be look better at. Let's talk about everything that popped up at the white party, can we? For a minute. I'm gonna go back to some other shit. This white party. So, wait. I can't talk about the white party until I talk to the come to Jesus moment that Uncle Daddy had earlier in the episode. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny or not, but I was dying. Like, he was looking at the picture, and the Jesus and the blood was coming out the eye, and then all the girls came up, and it was like Roller. He had like this angelic glow. Y'all, done. Finished. Over. Hilarious. What else? The white party. So, there's some stuff leading up to this, but the white party was like really it's about to go down. Oh shit, it's so many it's about to go down moments. Wait, can we talk about how after Roller, Dean is like, yes, everybody back. I'm inviting Jen over for breakfast. We're going to have family breakfast with Jen, Bryce, the kids, Roller, Dean, and Desna. And, you know, Jen, even though they're going through something, I'm glad Jen and Desna is back together and they friends. Even though Jen is still like, bitch, you fucking up. I love you, but you fucking up. And I might need a minute. But she was like, I don't trust this shit. And she brought everybody over like, you don't need to be alone with this motherfucker. And the doctor comes to the door, and Roller catches them kissing. Baby. But Roller was just like, oh, okay, you moved on, that's cool. He was laying it on thick too. Like, I know I was messing with Virginia, but girl, that ain't mean nothing. I know I did you wrong. Des. Like, he had me convinced. I was just like, thugs need love too. I want a thug to need love. Okay, I kind of have one, but it ain't like that. Anyway, dude kind of built like Roller too. That must just be what I like. Anyway. The white party. Shit gets real at the white party. All kind of shit goes down at the white party. That's why the white party is the theme today, darling, because the white party was the shit. We see Roller is clearly jealous that Bryce is taking over the business and is doing better with it. We don't know exactly why he was that mad. We know now because he was swindling money to pay the Russians. We gonna get to all of that. It's so fucking much, y'all. I said, bitch, this ain't the finale. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself the next 2 episodes. Thankfully for the finale, I will be with y'all full force. But, oh my God. You have, that goes down, so Roller and Bryce get into it. When Bryce was like, crackhead in charge, now you better get with it. Whatever, crack star, I was dying. I was like, not crack star. We find out, Roller like, yeah, Dean, you looking swole. What's up, bro? Like, yeah, I've been working out to protect my sister. I ain't trying to make fun of him, but he know he do this. I'm trying to make it for my sister and my girlfriend. And Bryce is like, oh, you got you a little honey. If he means girlfriend, yeah, it's Virginia. We had sex. That even the funniest part. Destin's just like, it's even too much to go on to even cuss Virginia out right now. It's too much going on. I can't even do this. I can't even pop off. And then he's like, she had an orgasm. She said she never had one of those before. She's like, Desna is just like, what? Desna, an orgasm is a release. And, you know, in order for you to get somebody, you have to stimulate on the clitoris. I was floored, y'all. Harold, I never pronounce your last name because I don't want to mispronounce it, but I'm going to learn how to because you are truly a fucking gem. Like, for you to play such a serious role, to play autism so well and so honestly, and still a lot of the times be the comic relief, honest to God, you deserve an Emmy nomination for supporting actor. You do. And I'm going to be very disappointed if you don't get it. Then let's talk about Bryce and Jim, which is not actually the white party. It was after they made everybody leave the white party. Because Roller comes out, now we know he know. Because he, like, one of them tried to strangle me and drown me in the pool. And when that didn't work, the other one tried to shoot me. And you see Desmond and Virginia hold their hands like we about to die right here at this party, no further. I don't know what the fuck Virginia had on, but at least Desmond was fly as fuck. I'll get to Jen too in a minute, if I didn't say that already. And they hold their hands and he like, it was the Russians. Now again, that was another thing that convinced me, like, okay, I know why you're doing that, because you owe them money, 150 large to be exact, and you can't get it. But I still felt like part of that was protecting Desmond. Like, I'm going to let you know I know that you did it. But I'm protecting you because in my mind, I'm still thinking like, but he do kind of understand why. And eventually he going to get Virginia, but he not going to do nothing to Desmond. Wrong. We found that out at the end of the episode, didn't we? Real wrong. But after all of that and they have the talk and he like, this is attack against us. Now they talk about, now I see where it's the Dixie Mafia. Because at first, all we really seeing is they family. Like, okay, y'all just call y'all some Dixie Mafia. No, it's a motherfucking Dixie Mafia. And they're like, yeah, we don't do that. Like, we're not going to war with the Russians because, like, we got the South of the Mason-Dixie, but they got everybody. Like, we can't get down like that. That's a suicide mission, you know, which is shit the real Mafia do. Like, it's called organized crime for a reason. They ain't just going out guns blazing. And they get that together. But afterward, you know, Jen is still there because you think when they are having a family meeting, Jen is part of their family. Jen is Bryce's wife. Jen be there. So, you know, they have their meeting or whatever, and Bryce is walking out, and, you know, they're being the Bryce and Jen that we love for like a hot second in that scene. And I apologize. These is limited commercial breaks. I had to go to the bathroom both times. I don't know if Bryce asked to renew the vows or something, but I came back from going to the bathroom at the same time. Both times I watched the episode. But I know that when they were walking out, it was like the Bryce and Jen we love, and he was asking her, I'm sorry it took so long, babe. You know, you okay? Are the kids okay? Did they get off to school? Because obviously the meeting must have been overnight or something. Because I'm sure the party was at night, so I'm sure, like, the meeting probably spilled over. Yeah, everything is fine, this and this and this. And, you know, Jen, being who Jen is, like, well, now that you know, because now she can actually talk about him killing innocent people. She can talk about it now. She can talk about it now because, as far as we know, Desmond and Virginia are now in the clear. We don't know why, but they're in the clear. Because once you done lied to Uncle Daddy, that's it. That's who killed you. That's what we going with. That's what we all going with. So she's talking to Bryce, and she's like, do you want to talk about how you feel about killing these people that were innocent? And he's like, no, I'm good. And she like, wait a minute, because remember, he's all abundance life coach. And he's Mr. Positivity and being the best himself he could be. And he just was like, no, I'm good. Now, what I will say is this. Unfortunately, it's crooked, but he is thriving. I thought that was all Desna that was getting the pill business in order, but we seen at the beginning of the episode, he implemented like computer programs and ways to, he didn't put together an online catalog. He has all the files set up properly. Like, actually, Bryce probably is really a good businessman. It's just unfortunate. And I love the commentary on this too, because as a black woman, I talk about people being disenfranchised and how they keep the poor systematically. But it's not just black people. These is obviously some country ass, trailer trash, redneck people. He ain't no different. He disenfranchised too. He a former drug addict. His family is involved in organized crime. Like, obviously he has the mind and the talent to actually be a good businessman, but who gonna give him the chance? So it's not just black people that are disenfranchised, it's poor people all over. And I do kind of like the fact that this is showing that as well. They do like to show all walks of life on this show, and I think it's fantastic. But the leads are black. That's fantastic too. Yeah, man, that was something serious. But Bryce decided he wanted to grow some hair on his nuts and was like, you know what, Jim? I'm about tired of you nagging me. I'm about tired of you running your mouth. And I'm getting real tired of hearing it. And he put them glasses on, and I was having a, what's that show? CSI, when they be putting the glasses on. Yeah! I was having one of them moments. And I'm like, oh, y'all done created a monster with Bryce. Y'all done created a fucking monster. And some of y'all actually had predicted that Roller was going to come back and act like this. But, what else? That was all the white party. Stuff that happened at the white party. Quiet Ann. Quiet Ann and the detective talking to each other on the phone, talking about they love each other. I don't know how long this has been supposed to have happened. But that could also be like a lesbian stereotype, because I heard about like them, like in the U-Haul, and like lesbians like move in together like really quickly and like fall in love really quickly. I know that's a stereotype, but I have heard that. But she starts talking and was like, we see the Quiet Ann, which we talked about her being married to like a linguistics professor, and she was like, and she was joking, she like, I'm educated. I'm like, Quiet Ann's smart as fuck. And I bet you Quiet Ann probably really got like a couple degrees, but like she just is, that was probably just a different life for her, because obviously if she was married, she was straight, she probably was living a life she really didn't want to do, and maybe she didn't get that education for herself, you know what I mean? She was trying to be something she wasn't. I wouldn't doubt if it come down because Paulie trying to be high class in his trailer trash, I wouldn't doubt that Quiet Ann probably was like rich, raised, a privilege, and got dismissed by her family or thrown away when they found out she was gay or something. I wouldn't doubt that's coming down the pipeline. But she said, well, maybe you can help me with this case, and it's about the Kuntzes. And she's saying, like, I think Chip is in on it, which Quiet Ann know, because he was there when they popped titties. Alright, I'm back. So, did y'all see when they called back? So remember Desna broke her nail, and that detective went down there and got it. Nice callback, first of all. Second of all, the look on Quiet Ann's face when she started talking about it and saying that she knew that it probably was a setup. Because Quiet Ann know. That was a look of, I'm about to have to make a choice, boo, and it ain't gonna be you. Even though I love you, I can't do that to my family. That's why Judy Reyes does an amazing job too. Shit, if it was up to me, y'all all get nominated for Emmys. I know that's not gonna happen, but shit. Like, she conveyed all of that with just her face dropping. She's a cold bitch. You know what? Outside of running through Twitter, I don't even know what else, because it was like so much, like, legit going on. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, I don't think I said anything about that, about how Jen, like, obviously you got money now because you ain't wearing them Walmart clothes no more. She came in the shop slaying in that purple dress. The white dress was cute. I said, oh, you ain't buying the cheap shit no more, huh? Now you coming to work trying to outdress Desmond and shit. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Dr. Ken and Paulie. And Dr. Ken, thirsty ass, already trying to introduce him to Mama. And Mama is like, you don't need to be taking Molly. And then Paulie is like, and it was good too. Like, everybody got them a piece. Look, everybody getting some. Everybody getting some on the show. Except for Jen, which, well, you know, that nice Jewish square dance partner came to visit her. We obviously see that Bryce is starting, so like, yeah, I didn't want to believe it. A lot of y'all said she was already having an affair with him. I don't think she was, but yeah, I think that's about to go down. Actually, the last thing I'm going to say, I still don't trust the Haitian doctor. I'm sorry. I don't trust him. I think he either a cop or he's spying or something like that, because for real, y'all ain't even been dating that long. And the shit that Desmond has been displaying would straight up make a man that's a doctor, who is a normal man looking for a relationship and looking for a nice relationship with somebody, would run for the fucking hills. The hills. Do you understand me? I only found you when it's 5:30. The hills. Running the hills. So I don't fucking trust him. I don't fucking trust him. But that's my time. I want to thank my patrons. Oh, real quick. August is Patron Month here on the Jimmy Pynk Shindig. So, if you are my patron, or if you would like to become my patron, if you are my patron by August 1st, you do have the option to choose either a music video or a movie. It doesn't matter which one. It's not a list. You pick whatever you want to pick, and you get it reviewed, especially for you. So, and that is at any price point. So that's even at the $1. August is Patron Month. So with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and thank my patrons. Okay, so if you are not a Pink Lady or a T-Bird, feel free to become one by subscribing by clicking Sailor Jimmy over there. The P is to check out my Patreon, however the fuck you say it, and become one and watch some other videos. Cannot wait till next week.